What's up, everybody? Past lunchtime now. I haven't had lunch. I took a nap. And we're back. It's good to be back. Having to keep an eye on our cats. Frodo's definitely not feeling good, but we're not sure if it's the meds or so Frodo was the one who had the rat in his mouth when he was bringing it back to the house. They both got meds this morning. Neither one of them liked their meds. Smeagol vomited 10 minutes after we gave him the meds and then promptly went to sleep. He's been sleeping all morning. Frodo took his meds, has not gone to sleep, has been acting very bothered, tried to vomit an hour ago, and is not. He's wanting to go to sleep, but he's obviously not feeling good. So we're closely monitoring Frodo because who knows if it's the results of the pills that he's taking, or if it's the fact that he bit into a poisoned rat yesterday. But we are keeping a very close eye on him because if we have to, we'll be rushing him to the vet. So knock on wood. It's not a pleasant day around our house. Chris and I are both extremely stressed. So I'm going to be here streaming, but I do have both of these cats in the bed right next to me. So I have to, we're going to be keeping a close eye on them. And I might have to duck away if there's an emergency. Like yesterday, I had to cut the stream short when we found him with the rat and immediately rushed him to the vet with his brother. So we'll play this one by ear, everybody. So if I randomly disappear, that'll be why. I don't anticipate power outages today, but you never know. So we'll just see how the day goes. As always, we are on member only on YouTube and Twitch today, as well as Kick. TikTok, you finally have dual layout. If you're watching on TikTok today, I'm not really paying attention to TikTok chat today, but we do have dual layout finally. It only took the TikTok app like 2 months to update. Yesterday when I tried to use it, it told me, you can't, your graphics card can't handle it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I have a 1070 in this machine, the 1070 Ti in this machine. For some odd reason today it's working. So you actually have dual layout on TikTok today. So thumbs up there, guys. We're going to keep working on Tracker's Alliance quests. Thank you, Stedman. I'm not too worried about Smeagol at the moment because he seems to be just completely sleeping and not. He didn't like the pill, obviously, and he puked right after he took it. That happens sometimes when you give cats medication. But that was I gave them those pills at Jesus, 7:30 this morning. Something like that. And Chris said Frodo was trying to throw up about an hour ago, so 3 or 4 hours after he took the pill. So it may just be giving him a stomach ache.
I'm itching to get back out there and track down some bounties.
It is like I told you. Now that you are a full-fledged tracker, you will
Look
not
what
get
the Astra
assignments,
dragged
nor will
in.
you be assigned a partner. You must do these things on your own. If you want to hunt a bounty, check the wanted display. If you want a partner, you must ask them. Or you can take a mission from the bounty board downstairs if you wish.
All right, we have two more.
Right. Sorry about that.
I'm going to save the
Still
pair
getting
for
used to
last.
everything here.
Let's do Riku
Thanks for
Okado
the
today.
clarification.
This is Detective Shane
I'll
Wayland
see
with
if
New
there's
Atlantis
anything I feel
Security.
qualified.
I'm putting a bounty out for the Sioka Syndicate Lieutenant Riku Okada.
Good work
This
out there.
elusive pain in my
Don't
arse
let it
has
go to your
apparently
head.
decided to expand the Aurora market to
What's up,
my
James?
city. I don't appreciate it. If you're interested, meet me at the UC Security office in New Atlantis.
New Atlantis. God, that screenshot's badass right there.
The scaled citadel was just as majestic as any building here. It's a shame more people haven't seen it.
Please mind the gap. Yeah, there's such great screenshots in this game.
I don't know why you're giving me so much shit for this.
It's unethical. You and I both know you can handle this job yourself. Involving bounty hunters is asking for trouble.
That's the whole point, Sergeant.
Enough. I've heard enough. Looks like you have a visitor to attend to.
I like his outfit.
Yeah, about damn time one of you tracker types showed up. Better be worth the wait. UC security here is proven to be worthless. I need someone I can rely on.
I resent that, Detective. Not all of us are as reckless as you.
Ignore him. The inept have a tendency to whine.
A tendency to whine. I like that line. The inept have a tendency to whine. Oh, that is so true. Smooth brains. It's all they can do is cry, cry, cry. Here to help. Tell me about the job and I'll get it done.
You're a little more polite than the usual bounty hunter. I'll get to the point then. As you know, there's been a massive influx of Aurora being smuggled into the city by these Sioka thugs. Not only is this substance banned throughout all UC space, but the stuff being circulated seems to be of dubious quality. Every week there's a new case where some sad fool flies into a violent rage after a bad trip.
If I may interject, Detective, a report just came in. There's been another incident in the well. Best we send someone to investigate immediately.
Oh, fantastic. Why can't any of you do your damn jobs? Yeah, I guess you're up, Tracker. Get down there and see if you can get a lead on this bastard. If you find anything interesting, report back to me. Chances are I'll be at the spaceport Terrabrew.
All right. 2 seconds. I just noticed I need to fix something here. No, that looks okay. There's gonna be some wonkiness with the green screen. Give me a second here. Huh. Chroma filter's off a little bit for some odd reason. I'm not sure what's up with that. Everything restarted this morning, like the whole machine restarted and like reset all of my UI, all of my icons on the desktop. It was like, oh, Windows 11. Why? All right. It is what it is. I'm not sure what's off with the chroma filter today. Down into the well we go. Poetic? Indeed. I need to see if coffee's ready. This hasn't said it is, so I'm assuming not. But... Wouldn't it be cool if we found like a Wayland Yutani office somewhere in here? Just like a random insertion.
Unregistered armor. What?
Oh, that's not good. Definitely not good.
Please, somebody help! Okay, okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Who are you? Are you security? Oh god.
Calm down. You injured?
No, I just have a few bruises, nothing serious.
I need to know what happened here.
I'm not sure. I just woke up like this. There was this dealer I met. I don't remember much about them, but I know I've seen them around here before. They said they were selling some Aurora. Stuff was a fraction of the price you would get on Neon too, so I bought as much as I could. My friends and I tried some after a few drinks.
Next
Next
up.
thing I remember is waking up here. Please. I have no idea what happened. I don't know what to do. Everyone's dead.
Here, this will help you calm down.
Oh my god, thank you. I finally feel like I can breathe.
I need to know about this dealer.
I remember it was a younger man. Usually hangs around Kay's house. Definitely not from here. He had a Freestar vibe to him. I've seen plenty of his type on Neon. I'd assume he has a history of dealing. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a bounty on him. That's just about everything I can remember. Hey, also, I really appreciate you helping me out. Here. I hope it helps you find the asshole who did this.
I've been very, very, very pleased, Stubbs. I'll be doing a final review when I wrap up all of the new Tracker Alliance stuff, but each one, I think the shortest one we've done was the one we did yesterday, which was the Widow, and that took me like an hour and 45 minutes. The longest was the Mantis one. That took me almost 4 hours. It was like 3 hours and 45 minutes. So, yeah, all of them have been at least an hour and 45 to 2 hours long. So it's been a nice new chunk. I mean, if you can assume 2 hours of content for each one, you're looking at 10 hours minimum. I would argue 10 to 15. If you stop and read, because I have not been reading every single like journal up, like when you hack the computers and stuff, I'm not reading every single little lore snippet. I've been reading most of them. You can notice like in here, I came in, I talked to her, and then I backed out. There may be stuff around here that has clues and or lore snippets related to what's going on. If there's a computer I can access or something of that nature. So that kind of stuff, like 10, 15 hours of new free content. Well, I guess it's free for premium if you already own it. It's not technically free because you have to pay for it if you don't already own it. For me, it was free. Confront the junk dealer. Alright. How are we getting up? Hello there.
What's up?
Not much. Oh, I love the fact that it says draw weapon. Not much. Got a few questions you're gonna answer.
Hey, whoa, calm down. What the hell?
I love it. Number one option. I just saw 4 bodies and a traumatized civilian who said they bought from you. Don't test me right now.
Bodies? What? You're saying the stuff they took killed them?
Alright, I'm gonna go for this option. I already know you've been dealing Aurora. Cooperating can only help. I'm after bigger fish.
Damn. Maybe you have a point. Listen, I'm just a dealer. The supplier's been pretty
And then
good
in
at
true
keeping me in the
Bethesda
dark.
fashion, he turns his
Though
back
I've
on me.
seen my contact skulking around the alley next to Jake's bar quite a bit. If you're looking for where they're storing the supply, I'd check around there. Can you let me go now?
I see you dealing around here. You're a dead man.
Thanks. Here. It's not much, but it's more than my bounty's worth.
Alright. What was in here? Panel door locked. Requires a computer. He's too ashamed to make eye contact. We have to go down and around. Oh, by the way, since we're here, can I make any purchases?
I've got limited resources, but I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits. We're doing the best we can here.
That's right,
That's
space
all we can
types.
ever do.
Use some supplies.
We're no reliant medical down here, but if you've got credits, I might have something for you.
What you got for me today? What I really want to buy is this kind of stuff. Treatments. Thanks very much, Doc. So, I am gonna chuckle just a little bit. Like, the place hasn't even been cleaned up, and we've got people coming in just
As
sitting
a
down.
scientist, our ways
That
shouldn't be
definitely-
stone-written. Each
that
new
definitely
tide of
should not be the
knowledge
case.
reshapes the rock, like waves against the cliff.
Like, the bodies should be cleaned up, or the place should be cordoned off. That's kind of funny.
Hey guys, looks like we have a visitor in the warehouse. If you don't mind taking care of it, that'd be great. Thanks.
Garrett says, "Woot! Made the stream today." What's up, Garrett?
You believe this guy?
Oh, I believe this guy. Oh shit! I don't want the Aurora. Hang on. I need to ditch that. I need to throw the Aurora away. Hang on. I totally need to ditch the Aurora because it's contraband. My reaction was pick it all up. I needed the calmness shiny. Yeah, it's. I talked about it this morning during the Crimson Desert stream, and I showed off some of the messages I've been getting, and just, yeah. The cutoff for me was yesterday. Like, I had multiple people attacking my wife, and it's like, I'm done. Like, I'm over it. Like, yep. Y'all have lost your chatting privileges, and it's members and subscribers only now. Pony up for the privilege to talk. Otherwise, sit down and shut the fuck up. Thank you. Can you, in el taza gris, por favor? Thank you.
You're dead.
Fine guys here. That's pretty messed up. Honestly, you kind of ruined my day. You're like, I get it. Oh, bounty hunter, shoot first, talk later. Yeah, that's great. I'm not judging, but I hope you inhale chlorine.
I hope you inhale chlorine.
I'm going to kill you now.
So, this is funny to me. So they're smuggling the Aurora inside of these cat dolls, these plushy galactic cats. There's a pair of scissors here. Thank you, honey. Fake wife. He did go to sleep for a minute, so, but he obviously just woke up, so he's not feeling good. So hopefully it's just the pills. Well, okay. Si quieres descansar con él. Okay. 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 Gracias. This week's shipments. Orders for the boss to halt any imports coming directly from Neon. Going forward, shipments must be processed at the Gargrin facility before being smuggled in. New shipping coordinates ... Gagarin. Oh, I'm sure that you just collected a bunch of those cat dolls. Great cat. Uh-huh. You were just a collector. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Didn't have anything to do with this smuggling ring, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You were just collecting. There was no Aurora in your dolls, right? Uh. Just a collector, I promise. Just an innocent collector of plushies. Oh my god. Ah. By the way, anybody in here read Robin Hobb fantasy, or anybody here a Robin Hobb reader? So I discovered, so her daughter has been like pushing her. Her daughter is also an author, but her daughter has been pushing for her to get a TikTok account forever. And so Robin Hobb started a TikTok account the other day, which is actually being managed by her daughter. But it's great. I've been like absorbed in like Robin Hobb and her daughter and their TikToks for like the past 3 days. Big Robin Hobb fan. I haven't read any of her latest stuff. The Live Ship Traders series, though, that's up there with one of my favorite book series of all time. I like it more than the Assassins. Like the Fritz series is good, but I like the Live Ship Traders were good. All right, let's auto slot some stuff in here. That's what I did. That's what I did. Those Auroras weren't mine, I promise. One of our distributors went missing for 3 days. The guys found him hanging in one of the alleys he was assigned to. The next day, the detective is given a hard time. He's overseeing the warehouse entrance. Not quite sure why he hasn't made a move to raid the place. If he wanted, he could have UC security swarm us. My recommendation is to abandon the warehouse and send someone to find out what the detective is up to. By the way, this is the kind of stuff I'm getting at here, where you don't have to read every single thing on these computers, but you do get a ton of lore if you do. Come on now. I'm really looking forward to the action figures in the the Freelands update as well, because those are going to give more passive bonuses on top of the magazines, books that you find, and they're collectible, and they have the boxed and unboxed versions. Oh fuck it, I need the credit. Let's do this. Actually, how many more do I need to get to the max rank? Oh yeah, I still need another 12. Those Auroras weren't mine, officer, I promise.
I am opening fire.
Open fire how you want. My gun is so much better than what you've got.
A little friend told me you were sticking your nose into Syndicate business.
You know, Tracker, you've always been easy to ambush. Though, to be fair, it's never really stopped you before.
I was not ready for that. Why does it say you're the last person I expected to see again? I do not remember I don't know who this is. Don't remember who this is at all. You're the last person I expected to see again. Why do I not remember who he was?
Well, sometimes dreams do come true.
This was recent, too.
Your boss cut me a deal. I put my head on the line for the Trackers, and I get an early parole. And while I'd love to catch up, this place is about to swarm with Syndicate thugs. Best we ditch the well while we still can. Go ahead and take point. I've got your back.
Okay. Yeah, why am I blanking on him really quick? Cephas Hughes. I know. Cephas Hughes. Yeah, that was during the Vulture. Yeah, he was the Vulture. So I let him go. So this is why I was sitting here kind of confused, because one time I've killed him, but the last time we just did this quest the other day, I let him live. So, I convinced him to surrender, and we took him in, and apparently he's on parole or something. Dude, that's a cool. I wonder what the dialogue is if you killed him, because the resolution for the Vulture quest is you either kill him or you manage to beat the persuasion rules on the Vulture, and you take him in. And the first time I ever did the quest, I killed him. This last time we pardoned him and we let him live, and here he is on, he's been released for parole. I wonder what the dialogue is though if you killed him, and does he like tell you that he got doctors or something? Welcome. What's up, Ellie?
We've got this.
Oh, you're good. No worries. I feel very unfortunate that I had to push everything to member and subscriber only. I really don't like to do that. But I am done dealing with the fuckwits assaulting my wife. You want to make fun of me and my hairline and call me a paid shill and tell me that I like slop and garbage. I got no problems with that. I can take it. But the moment you start coming after my wife, and not in a funny way, like, because Chris was here that day, we joked with that one video about her being a fake woman, but that the racist attacks the other day were just like, I'm done. And then I haven't published the video yet, but we did a segment during the Crimson Desert stream this morning where I showed off all of the toxicity that's happening right now on Twitter X and in my YouTube comments that are getting held from just psychotic people who have mental health issues. I've already reported 2 people to the authorities, and it's just, yeah, yeah. I will not be threatened. My wife will not be threatened. If you don't like the games that I'm playing,
that was hell.
Go watch somebody else.
I had to ask, what exactly did you do in there to stir the hornet's nest?
Well, Cephas raided one of their warehouses. How about a better question is, how did you find me?
Well, after your boss cut me a deal, they decided to send me your way to lend a hand. I've been covering your back since you landed on planet. Now, answer my question.
I raided one of their warehouses. Yeah, fake wife is one thing, Studman. Racist idiots attacking my wife is another.
That'll do it.
This happened
I'm
last
sure they
year,
don't
too.
appreciate the prospect of you uncovering any information they may have stored in there. Find anything interesting during your rampage?
Found coordinates to a facility the Syndicate's using to smuggle Aurora off Gagarin.
Let me take a look. I know the place. In fact, I killed the original owner. Long story. I used to do some cleanup jobs for Paxton after the war. If you want, I can meet you there and provide some fire support.
I could use the help. Meet you there when you're ready.
Got it. I'll cover your approach from outside the facility and intercept any unwanted visitors trying to get the drop on you.
Well, thanks for the sniper rifle you gave me forever ago, buddy. Confront the detective. He says it's not the internet per se, it's the people who treat it like it's their own personal place to be a shitty human. Yeah, it's getting worse. I think there's definitely, without getting political, because I don't permit politics here, without getting political, I definitely think it has a partially it's in part to deal with the audience in a specific country where there is a specific regime that has promoted toxic masculinity as a virtue. And that has definitely provoked this influx of people who feel empowered and emboldened to promote their racism and their toxic masculinity and toxic misogyny and toxic homophobia and toxic racism everywhere because they feel emboldened and empowered. And it's a very strange time to live in.
Beautiful, isn't it? Not too many cities out there have a soul quite like New Atlantis. It has nothing to prove, nothing to hide. Doesn't need neon lights to distract you from its insecurities. I've bled for this city my entire life. I'll be damned before it's turned into some den of iniquity.
We actually had, and again, not... I say this in the context of what I just said. My niece, who is 7 years old, my brother's daughter, actually, the family had to have a difficult discussion with her about a month ago at dinner because she was very upset because Auntie Chris my wife, has not come to visit in a while. And most of that is related to just we have all these animals and everything else. But the second thing is just Chris and I do not feel safe with her traveling right now because of all of those reasons. And so this was during when all the stuff in Minnesota was happening, in Minneapolis. And so the news is talking about all this stuff. And so my brother and my sister-in-law had to have a very difficult discussion with my 7-year-old niece and 11-year-old nephew about why Auntie Chris can't come and visit because it's not safe. And yeah, it sucks.
Gagarin, huh? Strange security's not intercepting.
And it sucks
the
when it bleeds
contraband
over into
before
my
it lands on
streams
planet.
because I try really hard to
Let me
keep
take a look
that
at those
shit away
coordinates.
from my
Huh.
bubble on the
They're
internet,
occupying
and
an
it
abandoned
still
villa
manages
from the
to
Colony
show up
War.
from time to time.
Used to belong to some private defense contractor. Best you move on the place sooner than later. My 2 cents says your bounty target is keeping a close eye on his operation from there.
Funny thing about that, seems like you know a lot about my target's operation that you let on.
What are you on about? You know what? I don't even want to know. You have a job to do, so get to it.
I have evidence you knew about the warehouse I just raided.
Whatever you found, it's irrelevant to your job. You have a bounty. Complete it, take your credits, and be on your way.
Stop playing games, detective. Either you talk to me now or I run this information by UC Security. Your choice.
Is
What's up,
that
Thorgan?
so? Write me up then. I'll see you in court.
Being brought up on charges like this won't be good for your professional record.
You're really insistent on making this a problem, aren't you?
Trackers are state-sanctioned law enforcement. My word holds more. I can't speak today. My word holds more legal weight than you think.
I'm not undermining your authority, Tracker. I just think we have more important matters at hand. Fine, Tracker, you win. I'll tell you the truth. Truth is, I never needed your help finding these criminals. I know this city like the back of my hand. I just don't think Freestar trash, like this Syndicate, deserve the privilege of being tried in a UC court. So I put out a bounty. I was hoping whoever accepted it would shoot first and ask questions later. That way, when you started to rack up a body count, I could write it off as third-party collateral. No due process needed.
That's unacceptable, bro. You get paid to enforce the law. Get in line before you start bloodbath in the streets.
Fine. I'll sit tight while you take lead then. Either way, you still have to deal with this villa the Syndicate settled in. I have no doubt. Just do me a favor and report directly back to me when you're done.
Kind of a D-bag. Alright, we're going to Gagarin. Thorgan says, just enjoying the show. Well, that's anything. That's all I can ask of anybody.
I wonder if any of the plants here have curative properties.
The other thing I really love about all these new Tracker Alliance quests, I don't know how many of these POIs were created from scratch for these missions, but if they weren't, I never saw any of these POIs back when I was exploring originally in either of my playthroughs. What is that button gonna do? Did it turn on that fan? I don't know what that button did. Yeah, I mean, 10 to 15 hours of new content is pretty awesome, Thorgan. Yeah, Garrett. Hopefully Gagarin gets more POIs, free lanes update. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything I've seen so far was handcrafted for these new bounty quests. Exactly, Allie. Check that out. That looks like something busted out. Do I got something with a scope on it? Look at the claw marks. That actually looks like something busted in, maybe. That is not good. Dude, is that like the landing pad up there? That's gotta be. This place looks dope. Oh yeah, I'm expecting terramorphs or something. Hang on. I'm going over here. Excuse me. There is a pathway. Soka Villa. This place has gotta be locked down. Definitely a landing pad. I don't see anybody yet. It's like I can hear club music. It's very faint, but the headset's picking up like a bass. Boom, 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 boom. There's definitely some club music going down. If we're lucky, they're all inside, hiding from the rain, having a get down. Get down, wow! Get down, get down, get down, get down. Starfield boogie. That's probably the elevator button, which we could have pushed on the downside, but we came up the long way. All these crates of Aurora, they're definitely having a party. Oh, shit. Oh, that's my sniper buddy. It's gotta be the vulture. That is one big dude, that's a fully functional mech. Oh, shit. What I wouldn't give to take that for a ride. Dude, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Get down, get down. Ah, too bad the rain, man. The rain's gonna cause those streaks. I'm not gonna be able to get a good screenshot. I don't think I can change the weather in the, Aw. I was gonna get a screenshot of that, but the rain is gonna, not make that possible. Dude, they're giving me a lot of immobilizers for some odd reason. They expect me to like fall and break my legs. Rain does you dirty in photo mode, pretty much. That is one big ass laser turret, dude. Get your O10, kid. Everybody needs their fiber. I want to know what these buttons activate. Man, if you're into cooking, this place is a gold mine. There's so many ingredients. Gagarin. Gagarin. Now that Jungle Boogie song is stuck in my head. You guys ready? I wonder if I should get some more coffee before we go inside.
Alright, buddy, what's up? You ever shoot up the place? I mean, considering you just slaughtered an entire warehouse of my men, I could probably assume as much. And you didn't even bring security to back you up? Madness! Hey, Fred! See this guy? Actually, insane. Well, hang on a second. Let me help you out a bit. This working? Hey, everyone. So we have... Hey! Turn that off! It's my turn to talk! We have a special guest today. The tracker who murdered all of our friends in the new Atlantis warehouse. He's paying us a visit.
Ah, why did she get mad at me? Oh, probably because the electricity hit her. I'm gonna have to reload. My bad. Grace says I forgot I made coffee before I started my stream. I'm gonna go grab another cup. What is it gonna reload us though?
Alright, buddy, what's up?
Be right back.
You ever shoot up the place? I mean, considering you just slaughtered an entire warehouse of my men, I could probably assume as much. And you didn't even bring security to back you up? Madness! Hey, Fred! See this guy? Actually, insane. Well, hang on a second. Let me help you out a bit. This working? Hey, everyone. So we have... Hey! Turn that off! It's my turn to talk! We have a special guest today.
Special guest.
Who murdered all of our friends in the new Atlantis warehouse. He's paying us a visit. Isn't that unhinged? If you don't mind taking care of him, that'd be great. Thanks.
I love the music in this zone. Oh! That is a cool ass poster. Can I please have that? Dude, I want that for my house, or put that up on my ship.
They ran away? Well, I won't miss them.
What the?
Oh, fighting on that hurts.
Just don't start shooting me again, please. Ooh, look at that. Little safety safe. Yeah, I'm liking this location. It's pretty cool. Firewater says, I just discovered creations in Starfield, so it's basically mods, and Bethesda has their own set of DLC in the creation areas, and that's where the Tracker Alliance stuff is. You just discovered creations in Starfield. Have you, I'm not trying to be rude when I ask this question, Firewater. Were you aware of creations for their other games before this? But yes, also yes, the yes is the answer to your questions. Because I would also say this goes into, I did a video 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and one of the things I was talking about was my trip to when I went up to Bethesda's studio. I've always been aware of creations, but I've never really gotten into creations. But I did try Watchtower, which is from Kingath Creations, and then we tried the Doom one at Hell's Gate, and they were both amazing. And then I watched the Kingath presentation. So while I was there, they did a big presentation on, it was a Starfield event, but then they had a presentation on Fallout 76, which was great, but then they did a big presentation about what is the creator program, and more importantly, what is the verified creator program. And the verified creator program, which Kingath is a part of, is this whole... Oh, Firewater says, nope, I'm not aware of creations for their other games. I wasn't a big fan of their other games. Honestly, I love space games. No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, X4. Okay. We're going to pause for a moment, kids. Because I think this is a perfect, this is a great video to, we can answer this, and this will be something great to put out on YouTube. So, pardon me for getting a little excited by this question. So, let's dive in really quick. So, Firewater says, not aware of creations for their other games. So, hang on, because we're also going to jump into Skyrim really quick, just to show you something. So, creations for all of the Bethesda games are quite possibly one of the coolest things about Bethesda games, because you have the base game, which everyone plays, Fallout 4, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Starfield, etc. So there's that. Then there is the creations side of things, and this is where Bethesda allows people to freely mod their games however they want. You can go in and add little things, like for example in Skyrim, I have a lantern that attaches to my hip, which allows my character to have a light source that is apart from my spells. So the base game allows me to use spells to have light. But a mod has been added to the game where someone created a wearable lantern that I can put on my belt, or I can put on my back, or I can put it on my front. It has adjustable illumination, and you can turn it on or off to have an actual light source apart from spells. That's a mod, and that's freely available that anyone can go in and download and add to their game. Bubbleonia Rising, who's a big community member of ours, and he streams a bunch of Bethesda games, talks about this as Bethesda games are like Lego sets. When you buy the game, you're buying the Lego set. And you build the set, you play with the set, and you have fun with the set. And then when you're done with the set, you can start adding other blocks to the set. Or you can completely disassemble the set and rebuild it however you want. So as an example, for this game, there is a mod called Star Wars Genesis, where someone has completely built what's called a conversion mod, where they have created a Star Wars skin, which they drop on top of Starfield, and it makes the game look like Star Wars. And they have unique Star Wars-esque quests. But all Bethesda games have this ability to go in and mod things. You can add characters, you can add quest lines, you can do all of these different things. Now there's free stuff, which is tons of stuff. There are literally hundreds of millions of downloads for all of their different games. Starfield is the most recent. It's about 2.5 years. I think on Nexus it already has like 155, 160 million mods, I think, or downloads that have been happening. And if you look at Skyrim and Morrowind, we're talking billions of downloads. So once people get done playing the base game, the vanilla game, they then go out and create mods, or they download mods, or so there's storyline mods. There are standalone mods like the Lantern I just mentioned. There are companion mods where people have come in and created companions with fully voiced storylines and the like. And then there are what is called the verified, it's behind my head here, the verified creators. So this is where you have people who have been verified, verified creators who are verified by Bethesda, and these mods have gone through the Q&A with Bethesda, and these get sold on the Creations store, and the creators of these mods get a portion of that revenue. King Ath Creations did a really big presentation at my trip to Bethesda, and they showed how when they started building mods back in the day for Fallout 4, they started off as it was a one-man team, which then grew to two-man, to three-man, etc. Now they are a team of 11 people who work full-time on creating paid mods for Bethesda. They are verified content creators. They are verified creators who make creations. They make creations for Starfield, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls games. And they have many different, and they are definitely the cream of the crop. They are like the biggest, I think the biggest and most well-known team who makes creations out there. And they make full-on DLC style storyline mods, but they also do other things like just outfits and stuff. So for example, if you look at the King Ath Spotlight bundle, it shows Watchtower, which is a big story mod, and then McLaren's Outfitters, which is more of skins and things. But so there's featured mods, verified creators mods, and then there's things that are officially from Bethesda, which are things like to Starfield Shattered Space, which is an official DLC that was sold. And then they have things like the Allied Winter skin pack, Ancient Mariner module, things of that nature. And this is stuff that you could just get into. So the Trackers Alliance is a good example of a Bethesda created bounty series. These are additional storylines, which are just for funsies that you can get into if you want to. So if you go through here and look, at Hell's Gate, for example, was a King Ath Creations mod, which we just ran. So this had a tie-in to the Doom game that launched last year. Very cool storyline in Starfield where you get to play a Doom-themed storyline with Doom-themed music. You get to get a set of the Doom armor. We have it stored back at our base. You get the Doom sword. You get a shotgun. Really, really cool stuff. So there are lots of different types of mods. So you can go in here and look at like what are the most featured, the most liked. You can go into themed features. There's a category listing you can go look through and look at, if you only want to do verified creators, who are people who are making money selling things in the Creations store alongside Bethesda, you could check that out. You can look at things that are made by Bethesda Game Studios. And then there's all sorts of other stuff in here that like shipbuilders and outposts, which are things that other people have built that you can go in here and say, I want to, I want to do special cool things with my outposts, and I like what this theme has added. And all of these, some of these are free, some of them are paid. It just depends on what you're talking about. Anytime they're being paid, those creators are part of the Verified Creators Program, and they're being compensated. So Starfield is only 2.5 years old, right? So it just got going. Now, we can also go to Skyrim as an example, because I actually have the Anniversary Edition installed because we were playing this over the holidays. Skyrim has been out much longer than Starfield. And this is where we can get into, if you go and check out the, I gotta remember how to exit out of this game because it's a little different. And we can go to Creations Store, and you're going to see there's a very similar storefront here, obviously styled in the style of Skyrim because this is for Skyrim, but it's the same thing here. But there are many more things available in this Creations store because it's been out for much longer. And this is obviously Bethesda's. I still believe to this date it is their one of their. I don't know if it's their biggest game over time, but I know it's one of the biggest. But you can go in here and again, category lists, you can find verified creators or Bethesda Game Studio stuff or Creation Club stuff. There's also, like, the Creation Club stuff in here was all stuff that was added. These were all created by players over the years that was added to the Anniversary Edition. So we've got full-on armor sets, archer packs, weapon packs, camping stuff. There's the wolf companion, these champion mud crab. There's all these different things for your house, horse armor, and all this different stuff that's been created over the years and added. This is all part of the Anniversary Edition, and these were all mods that were created at one point in time for the game by other people. Now, you don't have to worry about malware and stuff like that. Anything that's in this store, Firewater, is like anything that's in the Creations store for any of the Bethesda games is stuff that has been vetted by and is, it's part of the official Creations that is offered for that game. So my takeaway, because I have never played a lot of mods, I just started getting into the mod scene with this stuff with Starfield. Because I played through Watchtower and was like, okay, that's really cool. I played through at Hell's Gate. That was really cool. And then when I watched the Kingath presentation and I saw what's coming in the pipeline, because they talked about the mods that we are working on, and there's stuff coming to various games, right? There is the potential for Bethesda. If you look at who are the fans of Bethesda, there are the people who just play Bethesda games. That's one group of fans. And then there's, I would argue, a much larger group, which is the group of people who are fans of Bethesda games who also love modding and playing modded versions of Bethesda games. Because there's sort of like this infinite Lego box that you can pull from and mix and match things with, and so on and so forth. So if you end up liking what you see with Starfield mods, I would say check out Thorgan. He does a lot of mod stuff. Bubbleonia Rising does a lot of stuff for Starfield, Fallout, and Skyrim as well. And modding is very much integral to what Bethesda is as a company, and also everything they're doing since Morrowind and everything they're doing in the future. Like the Elder Scrolls 6, which is coming down the pipeline, is also something that is already future-proofing and prepping for the moderators, the modding scene with the Creation Engine 3. And the presentation that I saw that Kingath did, I'm looking for my notebook, I don't know where it's at, was really cool because I got to see how the cookies are made, right? And it really opened my eyes to modding beyond what I've ever, because I've never really been into modding that much. I've only recently started getting into it because I was like, I've always loved the vanilla experience of Bethesda games, but now I'm starting to get into modding and playing mods that other people have done. I'm like, oh shit, there's a lot here. So especially with Skyrim, adding a bunch of stuff to my Skyrim playthrough over the holidays, be like the Lantern mod was something that was really cool, and all the additional mod of like the backpacks that you can get, which have extra storage space and extra UI flair and all the additional housing items, like the wizard tower that we have in Skyrim, which is my personal house. That's a creator created. I didn't show that off. I have a wizard tower in Skyrim that is a creator created house for my character. Somebody built that and put that all together, and it's exactly like a POI that has been built by the developers of the game. Yeah, creations are a huge thing. If you're just now dipping your toes in, I'd say great start is, like you said, start with like the Bethesda stuff and anything by a verified creator team, any of those things are a great place. And beyond that, you can ask folks like Thorgan and Bubbaloni Rising if you have questions about what mods might be something you might want to get into for Starfield, because that's an area where I don't have an infinite amount of experience, but I can say that the modding scene is incredible, and that's definitely where, you know, there's people who play Bethesda games as just games, and then there's people who play Bethesda games and then rip it all apart and say, ooh, Lego set, and build X-Wings and TIE Fighters and, you know, all sorts of other stuff out of their Lego sets, as opposed to just whatever it was when it came out of the box. And that is the power of what Bethesda builds, is they build it knowing that their community does that and with the community in mind, which is something that's pretty unique. I don't know of too many companies out there that have a modding scene that is as collaborative as what Bethesda has going on, with a verified creator program and allowing people to sell things and profit off of it. It's a pretty unique thing. Anyway, that was my rambling thing, which we're totally clipping out on YouTube. So it's a great question. It's definitely a creations program. It is a vast, wide sea of opportunities. The music for this Tracker Alliance storyline is so good, guys. Starfield is for lovers. Ooh, I can't get to that one without a key. I got so sidetracked talking, I forgot about my coffee. Yeah, Thorgan, it does have a whole bunch of really talented people. Like, I did not know until King Ath did their presentation, and then I went, oh shit, there's like a full team of 11 people working on things? That's nuts. Oh, shit. Oh, that's... I'm gonna have to come through here and take a tour when we're done taking care of all these guys. Look at that.
You will defile our presence no further, Husk.
I want to take over this place as my home base of operations. Trophies and all. This is their bar. No, I am not trying to hide. I am like taking all your credits. And to all the people that say, but there's nothing to do in Starfield. Bethesda games are empty. Sure thing, bud. Sure thing. Hi, guys. That trophy room is so cool. I like this too. That's like a giant. I don't know what that is. Hey guys.
You can't escape the eye of the serpent. Great serpent, steal my blood.
Look at these crystal things and everything, man.
You shouldn't do that.
Meet me in my office and we'll settle this.
What's this? Do not change the channel. The boss is on his 7th viewing of that old Earth Samurai movie. Urban Eagle, I don't need it. Dude, I really want this pad, man. This place is cool. Ooh, a suppressed advanced Grindle. Baby. A soil box. Snake oil, baby. Starfield is for lovers. Yeah, these new POIs are extremely well designed. And like I said, I loved the music during the combat sequence. But this poster, guys, I'm loving this poster. It's like an asteroid base or something. It's kind of dark. And I can't quite make it out even with my lights. It's like an asteroid base or something. Like a star station built into it. I wonder if that's teasing the new base that we're going to be able to buy in Free Lanes. Jeff.
You're never gonna get into my underground safe house. I have a small army of men on their way here. You might as well just walk away while you still can.
Unlock the basement door. Good news, we've got this villa on lock. Had a professional wipe all traces of it from local UC records. Sent a few grunts out to take care of the former owner, but it looks like some Freestar sniper did the job for us. We also got 2 of the Gagarin contraband scanners on our payroll, so we can freely move product on and off planet while they're on shift. This is probably the most secure operation we've set up in a while. Some of the men keep talking about hearing voices. They let the most disgruntled ones work the NA warehouse, thinking they had a few screws loose. Apparently, once they moved off planet, they'd be completely fine. I don't buy into the paranoia, but there's definitely something unsettling going on here. This place is really cool, man. Like, look at this. Is like a base of a tree or something that's like growing up through the middle of this place. I just want to know if I can take this pad as my own. Do I get to keep the soundtrack?
Oh, I see you got the basement open. Maybe we can talk this out after all.
The fuck are those things? chucked one of them back at me. Dude, never trust face huggers. What the fuck? I told you there was a terramorph down here somewhere. Oh, get me out of the corner. Get me out of the corner. There better not be another one. Oh, she's attacking me because of the electric stuff. Dude, that is something that I find mildly annoying about this gun, is that anytime she gets hit with the AoE, she gets pissed off and starts attacking me. Which I've had to reload multiple times. That's what you call a bug, kids. Let's see where it loads my save. Bethesda, we love you. The jank is the jank. Well, now that I know there's a... Nope, hang on, I gotta reload the one before that. Oh no, my last save was before that. Is there any way, does anybody know, is there any way to like... Can I knock her out to make her not aggressive? Before I reload, because that last save was... I think if I just heal her, she'll be fine.
Alright, Tracker. I genuinely didn't think you'd get this far.
Yeah, we're good. Never mind.
Wild ride for everything.
Solved!
To say the least. A float, really. Meet me outside on the landing pad, I guess. Let's wrap this up. A monster in the basement, though. You guys really didn't know? I mean, come on.
Well, I assumed there was a monster in the basement because of this shit right here, because I saw the terramorph claw marks when we got in here. I just wasn't sure if it busted out or busted in. I do need to step out and see what Leia is crying about too, but I'm in the middle of Is he gonna run? He's got a spaceship there. He looks like he's ready to run to me, and he's got a whole bunch of robots. And an interesting looking ship.
Well, you've compromised my main warehouse, turned my villa into a morgue, and now UC Security is doing a full sweep of New Atlantis. All in all, I'd say my operation here is pretty much screwed. So, as one last hurrah,
yeah, it worked.
A duel. You and me, blades only. That, or you can shoot this out with my robot friends here. Your choice.
Signal Cephas to injure Raikou.
What the hell are you pointing at, my...
So, that was hilarious. Because we have the Vulture on standby, right?
This definitely isn't the time for that.
Look at that. Think I'm gonna give up all the loot from all those robots? Hell no, bro. Fuck your duel, man. Taking you in.
What the hell was that? You have a sniper? Huh? Wait, you just have some goddamn spook camping outside my house?
I'm taking you in.
Yeah, okay, jeez. Go right ahead. You know what?
I don't even want to talk to you. I'm done.
What is the problem, Leia? I'll be out in a minute. Relax. Come inside if you want to come in. Can I take his ship? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Inaccessible. Report back to Detective Wayland. Bum 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 bum. All right.
A ship like yours has scary written all over it. Keep the stay short, okay?
Where is he at? He's up there in the middle of nowhere, so I actually gotta run over there. It's exactly right. I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. Can I make it from here? Isn't this where you meet Sarah for the wedding proposal or something?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Seriously though, good job on the bounty. I know that my intentions were passionate, but you held your principles. Here, this was my sidearm
Shane
during the Colony
Wayland's
War.
sidearm.
I'm an old man now, so you'll probably have more use for it. I also moved some paperwork around. That villa you just raided is yours to keep. It's better in your hands than abandoned government property. You watch yourself out there now. The settled systems has a way of breaking people's spirits. Especially the idealistic.
Dude, we got that villa as our own home. Are you kidding me? Dude, how do I get back to that place? That's on Gagarin. That's cool. That's by far the coolest thing in the Trackers Alliance. Obviously, we got the new Mantis ship, which was cool, but we just got a brand new, like, supervillain base. Like, what the fuck? I gotta go back to that place, because it had a star pad. It had, dude, fucking A, man. How do I get back to it?
Honestly, you really surprised me. Never. Ah, bloody hell.
Remember me, you old bastard? Been waiting 20 years to put a bullet in you.
What the fuck, Cephas?
What are you on about? Wait a second. You're... Oh, you're that sniper from Nira.
I told you I'd find you after the war. When I listened to that bounty slate you put out, I knew it. I just knew that was your voice. Bitter and spiteful as ever.
You already wiped out my entire squad during the war. Did you not get your fill of blood?
Shut up! Shut your damn mouth! To this day, I'm haunted by the atrocities you committed, the innocents you had slaughtered. Memories that have almost pushed me over the edge. That pain drives me every day. I'm finally gonna put an end to it.
Wait. Tracker! Stop this madness, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at the man! He's lost it!
Yeah, what the hell, Cephas?
This worthless sack of shit before you is Sergeant Shane Wayland of the UC Red Devils. He led a squad that leveled an entire civilian settlement on Nira and got away with it. When it happened, I was on a recon mission to evaluate UC-occupied territories. I was forced to watch his war crimes play out from a distance. Before the war ended, I personally hunted down every last member of his squad. But this rat was able to slip away just as the ceasefire was called.
He's full of it. Pay no mind this rubbish. He needs to be put down, Tracker.
Any input?
What he's saying is partially true. 2 members of my squad had lost family on Nira. We were getting chewed up by Freestar scouts raiding our supply lines and vanishing. After weeks of being ambushed, one of those squad members snapped and sent their sirens to hunt for scouts in a local settlement. When he inevitably found some, more of my men charged in to decimate the town. The assault was...
Sounds like Nick Valentine's actor.
indiscriminate. The rest of my men and I were ready to have all of them court-martialed.
Might be. I haven't. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to look up. Cephas, the war's over. You gotta let this go.
You have to trust me, Tracker. If we had scouts in that settlement, Paxton wouldn't have sent me to recon the area. I know for a fact you've heard him talk about my people. He thinks we're rats. He'd have set fire to all of Nira if he had the chance. Even if they're worse, so what? That doesn't justify them destroying the entire settlement.
Yeah, but that was 20 years ago, dude. This can be investigated and settled in court. Evidence is bound to come up in your favor if your claims are true.
Perhaps you're right. Fine. You're lucky our mutual acquaintance here has a kind heart. I'll see you in court.
Screw you! Have fun dodging the assault charges, I'll file, you lunatic!
Dude, Selka Villa key added. Alright, so before we do anything, how do I get back to the villa? Oh! Activities. Visit your new villa. Yes, please. Yes, please. Gagarin Villa. And the coolest thing is with the new changes that are coming in free lanes, you're going to be able to favorite locations. So you'll be able to favorite this place to come back to it if you can't find it, because I will not remember where it's at. Gagarin Villa. Dude, this is dope. So I wonder if it's been cleaned up. Oops, hang on. Go back! I clicked the wrong button. Go back! I'm all excited. Take me to my new villa. I'm pushing all the buttons. I wonder if it's been cleaned up since we were there. And now, since it's mine, I should be able to land
Unidentified ship.
on the landing platform.
To scan you for contraband. Please comply. Pretty please.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
I have, Dad.
All right, here we go. Gagarin Villa. So this, I had no idea we were going to get a new home base
All green here.
out of these Tracker Alliance quests. So check this shit out. This is our pad.
It still fits, Dad, and I love it.
This is
Now,
ours.
A new book.
This is ours, baby. Like, oh man. Look at this place. Hang on, I gotta get, is there any way, we gotta get a good screenshot. That's cool, man. Yeah, we got the new Mantis ship. So this entire place is ours. Wow. So this is a perfect example, guys. So the new Trackers Alliance missions that Bethesda just put out aren't just about the new bounty hunting missions, because we've gotten a slew of new, like this is a new weapon. This is one of the new weapons. We got a new ship, which is the Advanced Mantis. We got a new spacesuit, which is, we've gotten 2 new spacesuits actually. The Stalker set and the Legendary Mantis set, with which she's using. Then there is this place. We got a brand new Gagarin Villa, baby. Oh my god. So I wonder if it's been cleaned up since we were here. Oh, guys, it's not raining anymore. It's not raining anymore, which means we can get a screenshot. Oh, man. I need to find the decoration. It's probably only on the inside, right? Oh, no. It's right outside. So, holy shit. Not only can you decorate... So, there's an interior portion of this and an exterior portion of this. So, we can decorate outside and we can decorate inside. Dude, and dudettes and everything in between. How cool is that? I'm like nerding out right now, guys. The fact that you can do interior decoration on both, or decorations on both the interior and the exterior. This place has a massive exterior. And let's go inside because, yeah, exit the build mode. Does it still have the music playing, I wonder? It does not at the moment. I wonder if we can figure out how to have the music going. So that we've got the build mode in here. Oh my god. Yeah, this place is huge. Okay, so, and remember, we've got the asteroid base that's coming with free lanes as well, right? There's definitely still stuff left over from when I was here. At least weapons. I don't see any bodies. I think somebody's come in here and cleaned up, but there's definitely still weapons left over. Computer. Is this like the jukebox computer? No, it doesn't have anything on it at the moment. Well, I gotta say, that made my day right there. Like, I was just expecting to do another cool bounty mission. And then to know that I get this entire cool-ass base, which has, like, look at these displays. Did you guys see the beast that the... Hang on, here it is, here it is. Like, this is part of the... Like, I have a trophy room with, like, giant beasts just to hang out on. Wow, dude. There's a bar. So, how do I... If I go into crew, how can I assign... Can I assign... Because Barrett's unassigned. Heller's unassigned. So let's say I want to take Heller. I can only put him on the ship. How do you assign... So this doesn't, these aren't counting as outposts. Can you not assign your companions to, like, a location like this since it's a house? I've never worried about assigning my companions before other than to the ship. So that's a thing I'm not familiar with. Looks like you can only do to outposts, maybe. So, Yeah. This is awesome. Well, thank you to the level designers who put this together, because this was a super cool POI exploring through this as part of the mission, and then to get this as a reward for also doing the missions, like, you can't say that this isn't one of the coolest things ever. Like, that this is pretty awesome. So that's the, what is it called? Shakuga? How do I pronounce that? Seoga Villa? Wow. And then the giant mech right there is like icing on the cake, man. That's so cool. Outside, we got an outdoor bar right here. A mech on display. There's a pool down here. It's like a 5-star resort, man. Check this out. Are you sure you want to go to Puerto Vallarta, Babylonia? You could just come here and hang out at the villa in Gagarin. You got your infinity pool. You got your views. Hang on, there's another body of water right there. How fucking cool is this, guys? Vasco's just hanging out. Can I get a better POV of this place? Get a nice screenshot. What I would really love to do is I haven't played around with photo mode too much before. Because I know with like show character off, so I could turn the character off. And come in here. The lighting's a bit off right now. How do you wait? Do you have to be at a bed? I don't remember. I think you have to sit in a chair. Let's go inside really quick. I want to get a cool screenshot of this for the thumbnail, because this is going to come out as its own video. Can I just sit in the cockpit and wait? I don't think I can wait from the cockpit. I think I actually have to find a chair. The workstation is what it's called, Garrett, but it has to be... Not sure about a house. I might have to build it. What's up, Karasaur? Well, I'm not. I don't like the time of day right now is not conducive to a screenshot. So let me go sit down. I think there was a chair by the pool. There was not a chair by the pool. There's got to be a chair around here somewhere. Give me a chair. Okay, let's wait a little bit. That's the one thing I do like about the screenshot mode in No Man's Sky is you can pass the time just for the purpose of the screenshot. I might actually want to wait till nighttime. This place probably has some pretty awesome lights. Let's play around with the let's pass it to nighttime. It is 2 o'clock local time, so let's go 8 hours. See what it looks like at night. Oh yeah, it's all lit up. Fuck yeah! Alright, hold up. Hold up, we're gonna get a good screenshot here in a second. Alright, so we can get out over here. Go into photo mode. I want to get rid of my POV character. Oops, I accidentally exited out of photo mode. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks cool as hell. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Is it this button? There we go. And we've got a shot of Sahima running down there by the rover. So I don't think it'll go back beyond my character, so I need to get my character back to the edge to get a better here we go. There we go. That, my friends. Because remember, we get all of that as well down there. So let's try to get this whole shot. That is a majestic as fuck screenshot. All right, I've got that capture on the Xbox. Let's also put this on my hard drive. Wow, that is wicked cool, man. We're gonna save that as the villa. Man, not gonna lie, that was one of the coolest things. I've been playing Starfield a long time, guys. I just fell. I've been playing Starfield for a long time. This is one of those moments where I'm like, this is why I love this game. This shit right here is exactly why I love this game. But there's nothing to do in Starfield. They don't ever add content. Bethesda sucks. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, baby cakes. That was awesome. So you get that as a result of the that one tracker mission. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Can we look it up really quick? That was the Sego Oni quest. And we got the Seoka Syndicate Villa on Gagarin. Gagarin. Gagarin, my friends. SEOKGUH. Villa. Good times, good times. Yeah. Grace says I can't decide if I want to get Crimson Desert on the PS5 Pro. It does run pretty awesome on the PS5 Pro. 147. I gotta say, guys, this is making me super excited for that new asteroid base that we know is coming to the game with the Freelands update. Because you're gonna get this place and an asteroid base. Like, hang on, I gotta go put this screenshot out on social media really quick. Because that's dope. All right, that is out on Twitter X. We're doing Blue Sky next. That was not something that I was previewed at the event. They kept that one under wraps. That's fucking awesome, dude. All right, that's out on all my socials now. That was definitely like icing on the cake for that whole quest line. Cool. We still have one more to do, everybody, but I'm going to take a short break here. Go check in on Chris. And take a quick bio and all those things. If you haven't already done so, head over to YouTube, follow along there. Everything in between the streams happens on the YouTube channel, and I'll be back in a few minutes to continue as we work our way through the Trackers Alliance content. Actually, what time is it right now? It's 2 o'clock. Let me double check with Chris before I commit to doing the next one, because I know we need to run some errands, but I don't know because I think she wants to go somewhere, but I think I'm staying home because I need to keep an eye on the 2 sick kittens. So just let me confirm that. I will be back in a few minutes. We're definitely continuing onwards, but I am going to take a few minutes here, so I'll be right back. All right. Well, we now have a new base, which is freaking awesome. And back we go to... I just have to, you know... The thing with the new favorite system that's coming is the ability to favorite that place. Not even just favorite, but all your houses and your outposts are going under a separate tab. So you'll be able to very quickly and easily fast travel between all of your home bases without needing to go through here and find the system. It's such a cool update. Like, that's probably one of the coolest updates. Like, this, I mean, the cruise mode is cool, but that new, like, codex thing they're adding is, like, that's a huge quality of life update. Because you'll be able to search for resources and, like, go find them on planets. So if you want to go out and gather them, because like some people who want to put the points into like the gathering stuff, you can go out there and gather it all manually. Other people, I mean, I've just always bought all my stuff. There's lots of utility ways to get stuff. So awesome. Yeah, that database is a huge update, Ellie, for sure. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let me check something before we go any further. By the way,
Yes, Tank.
the downstairs discussions between Stash and the other guy is so much fun. We're just gonna hang out for a minute and let's see if they get any of their shenanigans while I go check a couple of things. Before we go any further. By the way, guys, I think the funniest thing to me, and I'll have an update on this later because I'm gonna be doing some more videos, but like the Crimson Desert developers specifically going to their social media accounts, I think it was this morning, saying, "We hear you guys about the control schemes and the control layouts, and that's our #1 issue that we're currently fast tracking to fix." I love that because it literally takes all of those content creators who have been saying, "Get good, learn how to play, get good, scrubs, get good, noobs, learn how to play the game." It literally takes all of those content creators and all of their videos about how you need to just learn how to get good at playing the game and says, actually, no, that's not the case. The developers have recognized that they fucked up on how bad the control schemes are, and they are going to be actively fixing it to make it better for everybody. I find that incredibly amusing because did you learn how to play? It's like, no, they realized that they did not make a good controller layout and they're going to be fixing it. So it's awesome. Someone says you can use the reflect light ability with your sword to cook meat on the ground. That's hilarious. All right, I think we are ready to continue onwards here. pick up this new quest.
The hunt continues. I hope you fare well.
Oh, this is the last one to do. Allie says they had Black Desert Online to go by in terms of a good control scheme and somehow botched it. I know. I really don't know what they were thinking.
And Nova.
I brought in enough bounties.
Robbing outposts, ships, and banks across the settled systems. Strangely enough, their bounties came to us separately around the same time, but we believe they'll be found together. So we combine the bounties to make them easier to track.
Fair enough.
Booker's bounty did not reveal his location, but we have a last known location for Celia, so start there.
We can do that.
Come speak with me if you require more information regarding this bounty.
For you,
Yeah, we can get further information from...
Welcome back, Nova. There are always more bounties to collect.
Tell me more about Booker and Celia.
Certainly.
What can you tell me about them?
Booker and Celia are two crime bosses responsible for various heists. The two originate from Neon, but expanded their work off-world after teaming up. It makes sense that if you find one of them, the other is probably not far.
Okay. Neon can be a rough place. Imagine they did whatever they needed to get out of there.
Where they came from does not matter much now. Only that they are on our board.
Anything else I should keep an eye out for?
Yes. You might encounter some cargo the two have stolen. If you tag it for tracking, we can send a location so it can be retrieved. I will make sure any additional reward for that makes its way to you. From our reports, there were 6 crates of cargo stolen. Perhaps you can find them wherever those two are hiding.
Okay. Who's sending their bounties?
We do not know. No name came in with the bounties. Only how to contact them once the bounties are fulfilled. While this may be unusual, it does sometimes happen.
Interesting. Is it really odd that their bounties came in separately?
Due to their close allegiances with one another, it's expected their bounties would be a package. Perhaps their bounties were placed in the system incorrectly. Either way, the separation is unexpected.
Right, Bubbling. There's a time and place for creative innovation in the control scheme for a first and third person RPG action game, ain't it? It's the little things. Like, I know Code Carnage made a video about it too. Like, combining the need to press these two buttons together to do a normal power attack. Like, what? And then, like, yeah, it's nuts, man. And like, I showed off in the video I did this morning. I was talking specifically about the harvesting. It's one of the worst harvesting systems I've ever seen in a game. And then like the hitboxes to try to pick something up are so small that like everybody on the internet is making fun of how bad it is. Like how bad the hitboxes are to pick things up. Like you have to be standing directly on top of it, and even then it's like your character will often jump or jump to the side, or it'll cancel mid. It needs a lot of work. It feels like an early access in a lot of ways. It really does. So it was really interesting. Again, the big thing for me is them addressing it and saying that's our #1 priority in the patch. The next patch is going to be addressing controller layouts and fixing that, and making all of those commentary from all the elite gamers irrelevant because they're out there going, you just need to learn how to play the game, get good, noobs. And it's like, actually no, the developers have said the controllers aren't where they wanted to be, and they're fixing it to make it more easy for those of us who don't like the controller layout and think that it's shit, because the vast majority of people around the world are calling it dog shit. So kudos to them for being willing to say, yeah guys, we need to make it better. We're working on it. I've also got a video coming out to make fun of the yellow paint people. Stay tuned for that one. When I say yellow paint people, I mean people that are making content about how the game isn't made for normal gamers who need yellow paint. It's only made for people who actually know how to play games. And yet every single thing in the game has like color coding on it and sparklies that you need to click that thing, and like the lantern specifically shows you the highlights, and like the map highlights everything. It shows you the waypoint. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? Yellow paint, losers. It's like you're following. That's yellow paint. That's all yellow paint. Oh, buddy, you coming over? You want to say hi? You feeling better? come here. You're feeling better. I know that you're not feeling good. You bit a rat yesterday. We don't know if it was poison, and you have been feeling bad all day because of your medicine. I know. I hope it's your medicine. Oh, mommy's gonna be very happy that you decided to get out of bed and come say hi. Oh, are you purring? Yeah, you don't feel good. You don't feel good. I know, buddy. Yeah. Do you want to say hi to mommy? Mommy's about to go to the vet and get you some more medicine. Yeah, you want to go down? Let's go. Thank you for coming to see me. I'll be right back, guys.
Can I help?
All right, he's outside.
What can I help you
Chris
with?
is keeping an eye on him for the moment.
Landing struts primed. Retros fired.
Fire those retros, baby. Alright, let's go see what we can see.
The ecosystem here would be quite interesting to study if we had the time.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Well, we're gonna go take care of some bad guys. How far away are we going? Marauder's Nook. Let's roll! Those are definitely bad guys on the roof. couple more left. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, don't walk in front of an active sniper, you dumbass. Tag stolen cargo. We're gonna get there. Right now I need to get on the roof. Oh no, 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 no. Do not fall. Do not fall. Oh no, that's not good. Broke my ankle here. That did not... I thought I was gonna be able to grab a hold of the roof edge. It did not happen. Oh shit, mines. I know there was a couple of more up here. Oh, there's definitely more than a... Ooh, there's a box up here too. Well, the negotiator? What is that? That's like a Tommy gun, dude. The negotiator? What the hell? I'm picking that up. I've never heard of that before. I ain't trying to hide, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. That's a turret. Nothing over there. Okay. You're going down. No, that's just your mom. Is that inside? Okay. That is a cutaway door. I think we gotta go inside of here. Clear!
They got me!
They didn't get you. Stop being a whiny bitch. Oh, there's a data pad. It's been hard to sleep lately. I just keep thinking maybe this was once a big bad dream. Like then I wake up in Booker's embrace and like nothing ever happened. I miss him. I can't believe I miss him after everything he did. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I'll figure out where he's hiding and then I'll make him pay. This is what I was talking about earlier about like all the optional stuff that you can find if you just go looking, like lotion and tissues together in a locker. Yeah, we're gonna close that one and go wash our hands. Okay. There's another immobilizer or bandages. What is this? Black engineering outfit. Kind of racist. Ooh, frontier attire. What is that, my loves? What is that? I don't like the sleeveless look. Oh, frontier attire. Oh! That's not bad. Like, that's a cool, like... I'll wear that. I do want to get rid of the mask, though. Yeah, man. Looking good. Alright, don't think there's anything else in here. I think I was probably just a little lore snippet from that notebook is probably what that was all about. Jesus, I thought that was somebody I needed to shoot. There's a trowel. What the hell? Just the random things you can find placed, man. Alright. Any magazines? Yep. Here we go. Nova Galactic Manual 08. Permanently reduces fuel needed for a grab jump by an additional 1%. That, my friends, is why you explore off the beaten path. Take your time. Look around. You'll find all sorts of things. Like I could pick this up and put this in my house. How are the cats doing? Smeagol is still asleep. Frodo just woke up and he's not having a good day. We are monitoring him. We're monitoring them both very closely, but we're definitely keeping a closer eye on Frodo because he was the one that had the rat in his mouth, and he is not feeling good. But the pills that he is on right now also have lots of nasty side effects like nausea and other things. So we're not sure if it's the pills or if it's the, because we don't know that the one he bit into yesterday was poisoned. We suspect it was. By the way, there's a third rat dead in our neighbor's yard. Chris saw it a little while ago. So I would say we're more worried about Frodo than we are Smeagol at the moment. He just appears to be, he's just not feeling it. But he also was just on stream a minute ago. Like, he came over and said hi to me and wanted to go outside. But he's not been doing, I mean, he's just not feeling good today. So we're keeping a very close eye on him. And the thing is it's like, it's going to be 3 to 5 days of just keeping a close eye on them to make sure that nothing is bad. So he's outside at the moment. Smeagol is still in here, just passed out. How are we getting into this building? The tablet, so last night they gave us 2 shots. They gave the cats 2 shots, which was to counteract any potential poisoning immediately. I don't remember what the shots were. One was for the nervous system and the other one was for like allergic reactions to things. And then the pills they're on today, I don't have the recipe in front of me, but they're like an anti-allergic reaction type pill. But they cause nausea. Like, when I gave them to Smeagol, when I gave them to the cats this morning, Smeagol vomited like 10 minutes after he took the pill. And I had to like go into his vomit and find the rest of the pill and give it to him again. And then Frodo tried to vomit at like 11 o'clock, like 3 hours after the pills. And he's been acting not happy all day today, like his stomach hurts or something. So we're just keeping an eye on him. Because again, we don't know if it's the pill or if, you know, he's having some sort of action. We don't think that they ate anything, but he definitely, when we found him bringing home the mouse, he had bit into its neck. His teeth mark were in it. There was blood all over the rat where he had bit into it, and he had been slobbering all over it and playing with it, and had blood on his jaw, and so he definitely, you know, had bit into it, and there's poison in the bloodstream of the rat. So we assume it was a poisoned rat because it was in the neighbor's yard. But the rat had just been freshly killed, so I don't know if he found it on its deathbed or what happened. So we just are suspecting the worst and preparing. We reacted as if he had eaten something and rushed him to the vet. Both. And now we are just monitoring closely and praying and hoping. And I mean, if they didn't eat anything and it was just bit into it, I think, you know, without knowing anything, you know, 90% chance of nothing happening. So
You picked the wrong fight.
But thank you for asking. It's been very stressful. It's a freak accident because we're not sure how they managed to get the catio door open. Ooh, that thing looks cool as hell. I'm taking that.
How's that sad little outpost outside New Atlantis treating you, Booker? Didn't think I would know where you and all your other two-faced, traitorous bastards are hiding out at? Oh, I know. Trust me, you're not gonna hide from me that easily. Soon enough, you'll get a nice, warm visit, whether it be from me or the Trackers Alliance. I made sure to pay them a pretty sum to bring you in, even though it would be all the more sweeter to blast a bullet between your eyes. Whatever comes, just remember, this is what you get.
This is what you get.
The accursed doubt the great They say a person's belongings are...
You, my dear, are about to get a badass new weapon. Why am I carrying the Crucible Blade? I thought I stashed that. Whatever. I'm going to give her this. This uses light fuse. The bumpers do bring it down. Alright, so she's got a pistol now.
Harold, bless your travels.
And it does like explosive rounds and stuff. Alright, looks good. Travel to Booker's base on Jemison.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting... well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what, just...
Secret sauce.
Contraband check.
That's what's powering this thing. Secret sauce,
Scan
baby.
complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Thank you very much. We are going all the way off the other side of the planet. Such a cool screenshot. The Frontier is such a cool ship.
Good to go for landing. Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. The old man could always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
That is definitely a kid joke. That's definitely a kid joke.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Thanks, Vasco. You just got in the way of my exploration, sir. Hold down the ship, buddy. Ship that is. Too bad we're not getting sidetracked.
Hey.
That is inside. How do I get inside? Hello? Domino's Pizza. Man, pizza sounds good right now. Mmm. Here. Have fun with that. Tag that piece of cargo. Dude, that's a cool looking pistol, man. We'll get to you in a minute. I gotta go tag some more cargo. No magazines laying around that I can see anyway. Ooh, got some more med pits. Okay, that's all of the cargo. Find Booker, interrogate Tark.
Whatever you're here to do, just get it over with.
Tell me where Booker's hiding.
Who wants to know? Ah, I get it now. Cecilia really did set the Trackers' alliance on Booker, huh? Guess this is what I get for doubting him. Well, you seem to be looking for it.
Look at the position you're in right now. You're not in the position to be holding your tongue.
You got a point. Damn it.
I get it. You care about Booker. Maybe we can make some sort of a deal.
Yeah?
It was an empath option.
You really think so? All right, all right. I hear you. What do you want to know?
What is the favorite thing that my wife cooks for me? Everything. My wife is an amazing cook. She doesn't make anything bad. Tell me where Booker's hiding.
He's on Shoza 4. Before Celia and him got into a fight, he was trying to build a place for them both to settle down. Seems like he wanted to go there to cool his head after putting that bounty on her.
Yeah, that's obviously the actions of someone who wants to leave your lover. Good God. How has your base not been found by the UC?
After we fled from our old base, Booker knew it was best to lay low somewhere Celia couldn't just outright attack. Luckily, I found this place months back and told Booker it would work, albeit temporarily.
Why did he leave you behind?
Booker knew Celia would send someone to spy on him. When Booker went out to Shoza, he ordered me to stay here and keep watch. Looks like, in the end, he made the right call.
Okay.
You know, you could always just take the bounty on Celia. I'm sure Booker would pay you more choosing to spare him over her. Besides, Booker not only pays well, but there are benefits to being on his good side.
I'm sure I'll find oh, you know what? That's a judgment I'll make when I find them.
Like hell it is.
Oh.
Booker, I'm sorry.
Dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Like... Could have let you go and you had to attack me. The Final Enterprise. That's one of my screenshots, guys. That's one of my screenshots, guys. But loading screens in Starfield.
We're locked in and landing.
Well, there's definitely something. This is probably their forces fighting each other. Can I just roll on through? Oh, somebody chucked a grenade. So they're up here chatting while their guys are like downstairs fighting each other.
Huh? Who the hell are...
What the hell?
Oh, shit. The bounties.
The bounties.
Well, this is different.
Looks like we forgot a few loose ends, love.
Right. We don't need to cause a scene here now, do we? See, and I may have put those bounties on one another, but we're all good now.
It's all good now,
Better
man.
than good.
See, so what would be the point of turning us in? It's not like we'll get our heads back into the game anyways. Celia and I are planning to stay right here.
Their guys are outside
Good.
fighting each other.
We're tired of a life on the run.
Come here, buddy. You want to come
wanna
say hi
spend
to
the rest
everybody?
of my days in peace and
Come here.
quiet.
Come here.
By the love of my life.
Come here. You're a good boy.
Booker.
You're a good boy.
But we really can't do that with those bounties on our heads, can we? I doubt we could even walk into your headquarters to cancel them.
How you
so
feeling?
maybe you could help out some soon-to-be newlyweds.
We'd also hate to have blood on our hands right before settling down.
Or stain the floor.
Yeah. You waking up? You want to go outside? You don't seem to have... You did vomit after I gave you your pill, but you've just been sleeping since then. You want to go outside? I'll be right back, guys. Alright, let's see here. There's already blood. Your men are killing each other. Haven't you looked outside?
Right. Forgot about them. Well, once we're out of here, we can let them know we made up. And everything will be just fine.
These two are psychopaths. Literally. I don't think I was told that I had to bring them in alive. You must have one hell of a plan if I'm help to two of you.
For the bounties to be called off, we need to be dead when you found us. Just tell the rest of the Trackers Alliance you found us both dead. Maybe spin a tragic tale. Two ex-lovers killed one another.
What if we died like Romeo and Juliet? Now there's a story.
They really are
What do you say?
psychopaths. Oh man. Can't lie to my fellow trackers.
Isn't that a shame? Get behind me, Celia.
Fried pickles! Fried pickles are pretty tasty. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I just couldn't trust them to actually stay in here. Alright, let's check out what that looked like. Because they just gave us a whole bunch of spacesuits. Booker's helmet. Ooh, that's boring. Booker's power pack. Boring. Booker's spacesuit. Boring. No, also boring. I don't like their armor at all. Yeah, they're outpost planes. These two were psychopaths. Like, legit psychopaths. Look at all our men outside killing each other. Oops, we forgot. Oops, we forgot that we left a bounty on each other. Oops, we forgot. Duxman says went back in time, so Mr. Kitty as well. Well, they're both... Frodo is definitely not feeling good. Smeagol doesn't seem to be too bad at the moment. Smeagol vomited right after I gave him his pill this morning, but I think that was just his reaction to the pill. Frodo was vomiting, trying to vomit like 3 hours after the pill, so we're assuming that was also the pill. But we have to keep a close eye on him. Frodo was the one who came back with the mouse in his mouth, so he's the one I'm most concerned with. And it could be 3 to 5 days for cats to show, you know. So we've done everything we can, given them all the beds we can. Chris is actually going to the vet in a little bit to get some more pills because the original vet that we go to didn't have all the pills we need for 3 days. He only had a day and a half, so she's going to the other vet to get the rest of the medicine, and then we just have to keep a close eye on him for the next few days and keep our fingers crossed, pray, all that good stuff.
Stronger by the day. And was the mission successful?
They tried to weasel their way out, but I got them.
I would be surprised if they didn't. Here's your payment. I see you have also tagged all of the cargo they stole. Nicely done. I managed to convince the owners to send a reward for their goods locations. Good work out there.
Well, that, my friends,
I brought in another couple bounties. Hope you're keeping up.
is a wrap on the complete Trackers Alliance Bounty Hunter series from start to finish. We've done that over the past few days. If you're watching this on YouTube in episodic format, these have been coming out in their own little series. Damn good time. I feel like that one was definitely the quickest of them. The rest of them, that one took about an hour and a half. I guess that's about on par with the So it's right around 2 hours for all of them. One of them was 3.5 hours. So start to finish, somewhere in the 10 to 15 hour range, depending on your difficulty levels and how much you explore. Really good stuff. The fact that I got a whole new base out of everything was pretty awesome. I did not expect that. The ship was also cool. All the new weapons, like this thing is just absolutely a beast of a machine. Like this weapon is just oh man. Big fan of that bad boy right there. So yeah, that was great, which means 10 to 15 hours is great for add-on content. Which means I can get back to Shattered Space, which is what we were working on before the new Trackers Alliance stuff finished. So I'm going to keep plugging away on at Shattered Space periodically throughout the week as we work our way towards the fresh start playthrough that's going to start on the PS5 when it drops on April 7th, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we also have a whole bunch of Crimson Desert to get through. I still got some more Greedfall 2 stuff to produce, and a lot of other stuff in between. This is the day job, but I'm going to wrap here, everybody. So thanks for hanging out this afternoon. There might be a Crimson Desert stream tonight. It's going to depend on what Chris wants to do. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning for... Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't want to forget about Destiny 2 and the Avatar game, but given how much traffic we're getting from Crimson Desert, I'm probably going to just do Crimson Desert again tomorrow and continue to push through that. Probably. I'll see how I feel when I wake up in the morning. But I do have plenty of time to get through it because the next game we're starting is going to be on April 7th when Starfield starts. And then Returnal is like April 16th or something. And then we've got... I also need to continue my Diablo 4 playthrough with the Paladin because we've got some more storyline to get through ahead of the DLC drop at the end of April and then Saros at the end of April. But we got a big month of April ahead of us and lots of time to play through things. There's going to be a lot of Starfield in April mixed in with Returnal, and then at the end of the month it'll be more Diablo 4 and Saros late April, early May, and then we work towards the Lego Batman and the James Bond 007 game. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you being here. We will be back next time. Until then, stay safe. Happy gaming. Follow along on YouTube because everything in between happens over there. I'm going to go put a tour of that base up on YouTube right now. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
It's a great way to practice your skills and make some extra credits while you're at it. Hey, you should try it sometime. Unless you're afraid you can't hack it.
What? Me? Nah, I could do it with both arms tied behind my back if I wanted to.